Liz, why are your goats wasting so much hay? Look at that. That's a huge pile of amazing looking hay.
Yeah, they don't like it.
They just don't like it. So let's talk about the goat myth that goats will eat anything. Because this came up with me and Daniel down in...
Here's the contradiction to all of
right
these
there.
statements. No, goats don't like everything. And a lot of goats are really picky about their hay and what kind of quality it is. And even though this is first cut from this year, so, when we talk about first and second cut, this has been frozen over the winter time, and it's cut in like June or July. And then second cut grew from June or July, whenever first cut was cut, until maybe about a month, 6 weeks later. So it's never been frozen. So it's like when you go to the grocery store and you want fresh beef, you don't want,
right,
or fish or whatever.
Right.
It's always better because you lose a little bit of flavor and nutrition when the food has been frozen. So the goats, it's not because it's first cut that they don't like it. They just don't like this.
Yeah, there's something about it. We went through, so we bought 70 bales of hay on October 6th. Today is October 25th. So let's say 26th. So in 20 days, we went through 55 bales in 20 days.
And what's our usual?
Not that much. I mean, to put it, okay, so we got
They should
right.
be going through about 3 bales a day, right?
2.5 to 3 a day.
And
yes.
going through 4.
Almost 4. Yeah, almost 4. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. High 3 point something. But the other issue we're having is we haven't seen rain in a month? Like.
Yeah, we're in what they're calling a flash drought.
Right. So look at that field. Even though we gave them both fields, it's basically all brown. Same problem if you guys are watching both channels, ours and Daniel. Same issue he's having. He just put out hay because their fields have turned all brown. Now we got some green in here, which they're picking at.
We end up running into brown fields this time of year anyway, just because that's what the season does.
Right.
But it should be a little less brown right now if we were getting rain.
Right. For example, I can't remember the last time I mowed once in October.
Quinn's been doing it.
Yes, sort of. Quinn is really liking the lawnmower, but we really haven't mowed much at all this October season, and we're usually at least once a week or maybe even once every other. But right now, I think it's been 3 weeks since we've mowed anything. But yeah, so we're going through a lot of first cut. We're gonna try to pull some first cut probably out of Pennsylvania for our next load. We got a company that we know trucks it in, and they got some really high quality, super heavy bales. They're expensive, but if we're going through, say, 4 bales a day on this at $7 a bale, that's for $28 a day. If I can get the other bales at, say, 9, maybe even 10, and
Sound like that Salem commercial. For just $28 a day, you can feed our goats.
yes, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, my point is if we spend a little more, they might go through it a little slower, but they'll be... Thank you.
No, the frustrating part is spend more, and they still hate it.
That could happen.
It came from a field that they didn't like.
Yeah, it could happen. But what really could happen is we can find some hay that they like, and then there'll be less of this. And we need to muck out, which might actually happen today, because we got to get all this out of here before it starts piling up too much for the winter. But we want it to hey, you got hay on your head. Well, we want it to pile up for the winter.
Not this early.
It's too early. We want it to pile up in January, not right now. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh, you wanted something? What did you want? Everybody's yelling today. They're like, it's Friday. Give me something fun Friday. Okay, we'll put most of it in there, and then we'll leave some in here to go over there. Okay, these are all full. The rabbits all look good. Food, water, food, and water. You're all good. Everybody's fine. surprisingly cold out here. Even these guys aren't eating it. Now that's kind of normal in the rut season when the boys just want to make babies. That's it. They can ignore their hay. They have plenty, right? Full. This guy actually has 2 feeders, 1, 2, full. These guys are, there's 3 little goats in here, so they've gone through it. So I'm gonna fill that feeder and that feeder right now.
So I'm gonna steal the camera because chores are done now, and it is time to open the girls back up because Vera's having a fit. So let's see. What's happening? Oh, there she is. Our little loud mouth. Want to see your mama? No, right? No, that is. Where's your mama? Oh, that one's not yours. Oh, she found her. She found. Hey, you're too old for that. Good girl, Chanel. All right, let's go play. Who wants to play? Otis wants to play? Deja, you want to play? Come on, we're going to go out to this field. Come on, Winnie. Come on, Winnie. So we have 2 paddocks. I know there's some new people here, so for our OG villagers, this might be a little redundant, but just enjoy the playtime. We've got a bunch of hopefully pregnant moms. Girls, come on. Come on, let's play. They're like, the playtime was so last spring. Winnie, what happened? What's going on, Wins? They're all confusion. Otis. So this is Otis. He was a little baby that was born this year. His twin sister. Oh, there she is. Her twin sister, or his twin sister, Oakley. Big lap goat. You sit down, you're getting an Oakley in your lap. Yes, you are. Right, Oaks? Fergie, that's a pretty stance. Fergie. So Fergie was bred for the very first time. She's just over 1.5 years old now. And so we're hoping that we find out in about a month whether or not she's going to be a first-time mommy in the spring. Yep, you too, Ari. We have a bunch of first-timers this year, which is not common, but our herd was getting older. And so a lot of them have retired over the years. Most recently, actually. There's my Ari. Yes, and then there's Paris. Yes, and Paris had a home, but then Paris had to come back to the farm with her twin sister. Yeah, because that's what we do when it doesn't work out with a family. They come back. And then we get to love them all over again. Speaking of the troublemaker, that was her twin sister, London. Yep. No, off the back. Look, she's on my back. You can see. Get off of that. Now you're stuck in my pocket. No, not my Oakley. She's not being bad. I know she would never. Yeah, they're kind of boring today, huh? We're a bunch of lazy. Winston's exhausted. He's been trying to be the baby daddy to all of these girls' babies, but he doesn't understand. His plumbing doesn't work anymore by design. So he thinks he's going to be baby daddy. So nobody tell him. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we're going back. Nobody actually wanted to go out and play on the playground. No. Gonna go back to eat the hay you guys don't actually like. Vera. Vera. Hi, honey. Our resident. Oh, Winston might still like you, you think? All right, well, you're a little too young and too small for him. All right, well, the crunchies. Who's got the crunchies? Miss Winnie. Oh, you don't have to be so jelly. Hi. Hey. Are you being jelly? You and Oakley haven't really sorted out your jealousy issues. Well, I mean, Oakley doesn't have jealousy issues with you. You just have jealousy issues with her. Yeah, because you were my first baby. And now you're a big sister. Yeah, you didn't ask for that promotion. Hey, Fergs. Hey, Fergie. You're a little close. How do we get this a little not close? Here's the Fergie. Oh, now you want some? And Dolce. Oh, Dolce, you're leaning. Dolce, you're leaning. Hi, sweet face. Oh, there's my sweet girl. So Dolce was a first-time mom last year. And so she'll be a second-time mom this year if she takes. And she had the cutest little baby named Nick. Yep. And hopefully we have a girl from you this year. And a couple more white spots. That's what I ordered. Now let's see if DoorDash can deliver. Oh, you're a good girl. Okay, Winnie. You're a good girl, too. You're the bestest girls. Oakley, that's my back again. Oh, what a face. Okay, I don't have too many hands to go around. Okay. How about you help me up? Ooh. And then my little Oakley. Look at that face. How do you not love that face? He's gotta love the face. Okay, Dolce doesn't love the face. That's because you have jealousy in your heart. Oh boy. Okay, I know. Fun fact is Dolce didn't always love the Lovins. Yeah, she's really come around. Yeah, you remember when you were a baby? Okay, so this is funny. Yoshi's been doing a new thing this breeding season. He is putting his mouth on his pole, like on his gate, and he squeaks it with his teeth. Well, okay, that's inappropriate. All right, let's see if he does it. No, he's gonna make funny faces at us. Cheese. I think that might be the thumbnail. That's hysterical. Gets me every time. It gets me every time, Yosh. Okay. So he'll put his teeth on that pole, and because, as we just saw, he doesn't have top teeth. No goats have top teeth. It's not like he lost them. Listen. He squeaks. So that's the sound we hear. And he does it all day long. It's hysterical. I'm amused by it. I don't understand the behavior. I have nothing to say other than it's hysterical. Okay. So, who else do we have by my feet? Yep, all day long. Otis. So this is Oakley's twin brother. Yep. So one of the reasons these two babies are as personable and puppy doggish as they are is because we lost their mom just after they were born. So she had a complication, and we fought real hard for her, but unfortunately we lost her on the operating table. Yeah. So then I's your mama. Yes, I'm your mama. And then they had a little, something very rare and interesting happen is one of our other moms, little gooeys. One of our other moms after, well, I guess they were working on that relationship before her babies went to their forever home. But really, after her babies went to their forever home, she kind of took them under her wing. And that was a really special bond because while I can be a pretty good goat mom, I just don't speak fluent goat enough to teach them how to do it. So I'm glad I was able to kind of take them under her wing and offered a little bit of protection because they're little. Yes, use little, and you don't have the protection from the other mamas. So that was special, but that's why they are very clingy. And Winnie and Winston are the same way, but there's just, I mean, all the goats are different. And so these two are just, I mean, especially Oakley. Yes, especially you. Always wants to be in the lap. Always, always, always. I know I love you. You are the cutest little thing. And so this was our first year breeding half minis. So we have our Nigerian dwarf boy, and we bred him to our full-size girls. And so Vera here, she's a half alpine, half Nigerian dwarf, and that makes her a mini alpine. And then these guys with the funny ears, their mom is a no, we don't bite the ears. Their mom was a La Mancha. So they had traditional La Mancha ears, which look like London's here. Yep. So we get a lot of questions about their ears. No, we do not cut them off. They are born like that. That is a breed trait, just like some dogs have floppy ears and some dogs have ears that stick up. But Dad over there, who is eating his breakfast with his buddy, so not this one, not Ace, who's standing up on his back legs, but the other little guy is Mufasa, and he is the baby daddy to all of our mini boys and girls. So he got half of his dad's ears and half of his mom's ears, and so he has like these half, we call them elf ears. Yep, so they're not quite a full set of ears, but they're also not a traditional La Mancha ear. And they're very, very, very cute. They really are. But even though, like, so Paris and London are full-size girls over here, they were born this year. There's a big size difference between, say, a goat like London here, right? And then a baby, well, I mean, they're both babies, to Otis and Oakley. So they've got the mini gene, and some of our minis relate as more full size, like Deja. Excuse me, Deja over there. She's a half mini alpine, half, she's half alpine, half Nigerian dwarf, which makes her a mini alpine. But she identifies a little more as alpine than mini. But my Otis and Oakley here, they identify as like full mini. So it's an interesting play with genetics because you just don't know what you're going to get. And so this will be our second year of doing our hybrids, our crosses. And there's a couple reasons I like this cross. So, excuse me, that's my shirt. This is my shirt. Yeah. No, you cannot no, you can't have it. Is it delicious? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I know what it was. It was an attention-seeking behavior because you have issues with attachment. It's okay. I just diagnosed you. Half of the problem is knowing that there's a problem. That's right. Identifying the problem, and then we can work on it. Oh, you are just so cute. All right. I think that's kind of everything that's going on out here. The other ones, I mean, as much as we say that they don't like their hay, they're all in here shoving their face. Right, Fergs? Hi, Winnie. Right? And there's Finley, also going to be a first-time mama this year. Yeah. And then Dolce again, eating. Chanel, let's see your better side. Hey, Chanel. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, some big girl, thank you. And then we got a whole hay feeder full of first timers. Oh, honey, River, come here. I said, come here. Do you want your pets? That's what I thought. Yes, this is River. And she is her mother's lookalike. It's almost like Mama cloned her. So Mom's been retired, and this is River's first time being a mama. If she's pregnant, because it is still too soon to assume that they're pregnant. We won't know for sure until we have ultrasounds done in about a month. And then we have Fendi, who is actually Chanel's daughter. We just saw Chanel. And Vera's half-sister. They share different dads, same mom. And Ari. Ari comes from a long line of loudmouths. Girls, we're making a video. We're going to keep our squabbles to ourselves until after. Okay, Finley? You okay? Did she pick on your ears? Okay. Hi, Winnie. Yeah, you stand up for your... Well, that would be your niece. All right, Finley, we are going to end this video right here. Okay, bye-bye.